Hi, everybody, and welcome to Talk to Rose. How is everybody doing tonight? Can you all see each other now?
Yeah, I can see you.
So, welcome to Talk to Rose, where we talk about everything good and bad, wonderful and raggedy going on in the world today. How's everybody doing tonight? Sorry for moving all this stuff around. How's everyone doing tonight? My special guests. How are
Good.
you guys doing?
Oh, I know.
So basically on this episode, we're just going to talk about all the stuff that's going on in the world today that's interesting to us. I want to thank all my continuing viewers and also thank to my new viewers and people that come on and watch it afterwards. And everybody, make sure you go ahead and like this video right now so I can get my likes up and everything. And tell your friends, your co-workers, your next door neighbors. It's so hot and everything. So we're going to get things going. First, I would like my guests to introduce themselves. Jasmine, do you want to go first? Introduce yourself.
Hey, everybody. I'm JB. I'm the Pamper Lady. You guys can hit me up at Face to Glow, where we have a pamper services, facials, body scrubs, detoxes, body butter massages, whole self-care packages, mental health, everything you possibly would need.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
Yeah.
And then, Chantrell, would you like to introduce yourself?
We can't hear you, sis.
We can't hear you. Nope, we can't hear you.
Girl.
We could just hear you before. We can't hear you.
Rose, you look cute.
Thank you, Jasmine. I try for the world. Chantrell, still try to talk. No. Did you go to your settings and see if you have it set to your headset? Because we could hear you before. You can log out and then log back in. I'm going to just start with the hot topics, but log off and log back in.
Oh, that's what it is. How about
Oh,
now?
okay.
I did have to go to my settings and change it to my headphones.
Okay, so now you can introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Chantrell Weaver. That's it. Just me. I don't have any.
Okay. So we're going to get right into, I guess, the hot topics then. Um First, we're going to talk about Tamar splitting from her fiance. Now, I just wanted to talk about this because it's kind of part of our topic, our main topic. But how you even can't keep a white man? Like, that's my thing. Like, at this point, I feel like she is the problem. I don't think that nobody else is doing anything to Tamar. Like, if how that white man is gone. And he didn't want to say, he said that he got to get back to good energy and getting himself back together. So what does that say to y'all? Do y'all think it was Tamar or him?
Tamar.
Whoa. Whoa.
Tamar.
Who do you think it was, Jasmine? You don't think it was Tamar?
She met him on Love and Hip Hop. Not Love and Hip Hop. What's that shit called? I mean, what's that stuff
Queen's
called?
Court. Queen's Court.
Queen's Court. That ain't nothing real on there. You don't go on there looking for no real ass real. Okay, I'm gonna talk in 10 minutes.
Well, I just think that's why Nivea didn't pick nobody, because she was like she couldn't do it. But Evelyn picked her dude, and it seemed like they going strong. But she don't put all her stuff on social media like Tamar do. Just think, when they first got together, Tamar made her confront Todd and Candy. Like, he wasn't even used to that. He didn't even really want to say nothing to Todd, and Tamar doing that. So, anyways, I feel like it's Tamar. Like, it's Tamar. She's a hot mess. Hi, Alondra. And yes, Tamar is a lot. She's a lot to deal with. Okay, the next hot topic that I'm going to talk about is a 20-year-old student from New York. She got sentenced to 1 year in jail in Dubai for allegedly assaulting a police officer.
Yeah.
But she really did not assault the police. She just had got surgery done. I don't know what she got done, but she had to have on the 5-hour waist trainer. They made her take that off. And she asked, like, tapped the officer to see if he could help her put that back on. Now, anybody that didn't have surgery, that y'all know that the waist trainer and Firehouse is super hard to put on when you first get that stuff done. Like, you literally need help. And
Where
when he
girl
and
from
when he didn't help her, she like tapped him to say if her friend can come to help her put her stuff back on. And then they literally put her in jail for assault. So my thing is, I feel like all of us, we need to learn the laws and the rules and regulations in these other countries, because in Dubai, they really doing this stuff. Like, you cannot say nothing to a man. You cannot raise your voice to a man. Just think that other girl that was from Houston, that they put her in jail in Dubai for the same thing because she hollered at the rental car man. But literally, she was in a car accident out there. She went back to go retrieve her items from the car, and they told her she had to pay some money to get her stuff out the car. And she was like, literally, like, why? And so he started yelling at her, and she started yelling back at him, and literally she got arrested for that. So it's like,
not
out there, you
it's
can't.
not
It's different out there.
well, I have actually been to Dubai, and they
Mhm.
have signs posted everywhere of things you cannot do and cannot and can do. The thing about it is that we as Americans, we laugh it off. Oh, it's just an accident. So, for example, we got on a train, and you're supposed to pay a certain pay. If you like go this way, one stop, then you pay this much. Two stops, and you pay this much. Three stops, and you pay more. Well, we had like the whole 6 stops, but we only paid for one stop.
Mhm.
So when the man came on and checked our tickets, he was like, "Oh, you only paid for one stop." And as Americans, we was like, "Oh, we just made a mistake. Hee hee hee." And he was like, "This is serious. I can arrest you and send you to jail. Get off and buy your ticket right now." And I was like, I can't go to jail in Dubai. Oh, thank you. But it could have went the other way. That officer could have
Mhm.
said, "I don't care. I am arresting you. You broke the law. Go to jail." I think as we as Americans just laugh it off. Like, because there's signs posted everywhere. Women can't wear spaghetti straps. You're not allowed to hug or
Yes,
kiss
yeah,
or
no
do anything
PDF
in
or
public.
nothing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. We need to learn about that stuff before we go there. Everybody want to go to Dubai. I still want to go to Dubai too. But it's like, it's so much stuff going on out there. Like, why everybody don't want to go to Africa like that? Like, Africa got the same pretty places like Dubai and everything where
what
we,
makes you want to go to Africa?
huh?
Why you want to go to Africa?
Because I want to see where I'm from. I'm from Africa. Why you don't want to go to Africa?
Because they don't like us.
They do like us. How you gonna say they don't like us and you never
Let
been
me
there?
tell you.
Hell, they
Because
don't. They
look,
don't. Clearly, they don't like us in Dubai either. If
oh,
everybody
they
keep on
definitely don't
going,
like. They don't. They. I think they don't. They have a problem with women. Okay, they don't have a problem with men. They have a problem with women
yeah. So
out
why
there.
do all the women still want to go there? I want to go to
For Instagram,
for instance,
for
but I
social.
don't want to go to I want to go to Dubai just to see how beautiful it is. But I'd rather go to Africa before I go to Dubai now.
No, well, let
Man,
me
you could
that.
have went last week for
Let me
free.
tell
I
I
had a
know
ticket
somebody
I'd have used.
into Africa,
Control
and
don't even
they
play.
I literally last week I had a ticket paid for and everything was free. I
To
couldn't
go to
go
Africa.
to go to Dubai, not
Oh,
Africa.
I still would have went to Dubai. I would have learned. I would have been covered up, had a shawl on and everything. But that's
Come
what I'm
on,
saying. Everybody needs to learn their all their rules and regulations out there. So that's what I wanted to
no.
talk
Let me
about
tell
with.
you, I know somebody who went to Africa, and when they came back, they were saying that it's a beautiful place. Of course, it's beautiful out there, and there's all that stuff that we would want to know. But they treat us. They think we're Americans. We're not like African. We're African American. So they
mm-hmm.
treat like the Americans, not like
Oh
we're
yeah,
from here.
no,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
true. We had a topic about that too, Jasmine. That's very true. They
Mm-hmm.
treat us different, but it's like I'm not going there for them. I'm going there to see where I'm from. But you are correct. They do treat us different. They don't feel like we're the same at
Mm-hmm.
all. They actually feel like they're superior to us.
They
If
really,
you want to keep it 100, they
they
really
really.
do.
So I have no desire to want to go there.
I
But
still do. I'm about to see where I'm from so I can go to my village. Um, okay, and this is another one. I wanted to see, what do you guys think about Usher wearing that skirt? I just
which
feel like I don't like that they do black men like this. Like what would be the reason? Let me.
That's a kilt. That's not a skirt.
It don't matter. It's whatever skirt. It's still the same. Why do they want to put men in these? Like, do y'all feel like Usher sold out by wearing that? Because I'm pretty sure they had to pay him high price to put that on. He didn't even look comfortable in it. Do y'all think that he sold out by doing that, or what? Do you think a man that we talking to nowadays will put that on if they paid them?
I'm not
Not
dating.
not my man.
That's
What you say, Jasmine?
I said, you don't here. You said 10 minutes. Give me wait till the 10 minutes up so I can talk.
Well, I'll ask Chantrell. Would your husband wear that? Would your husband wear that for?
No, my husband wouldn't. But my father once one he wanted to wear one for his 70th birthday. That was his
Really?
request. A kilt, yes. It didn't
Well,
come
he's
true
older,
because we
so
couldn't
he get
find
it.
one. But my husband, no. No, not even. But my
With
father did want a kilt.
that, I just don't like it.
Mm,
China said, I don't even like arguing with men in America. Why would I go to another country and do it? Just follow the rules. Yeah, that's true. But China, she was arguing with that man because they had her belongings and they wanted her to pay. You know, when we go to different countries, they think Americans have all that money, so they try to make you pay extra money and stuff. And she was like, no. So
You know,
he started yelling at her first, then she started yelling at him. It don't matter. It's like y'all just don't. If you gonna go to Dubai, you gonna know you gotta follow they damn rules. So that's just period.
that's the bottom line.
Alondra said, not Usher. What was the purpose? And he was at a Louis Vuitton show. That was the purpose.
That
And I'm
Louis
pretty,
Vuitton.
the show in Paris, was Paris Fashion Week last week, so that's why he wore it. I mean, I just don't like it. And okay, it should be 10 minutes now, Jasmine. So what would you, a man that you was talking to, would you want them to wear a kilt or a skirt?
Girl, fuck no. He ain't wearing shit but some goddamn pants or a suit. There's nothing the fuck that a nigga needs to wear a goddamn skirt for or a kilt unless they from fucking Scotland. Other than that, there's nothing. They want to push metrosexual shit on men so goddamn
Yeah,
bad,
they really do.
and
They
it's
really do.
like, come on, bro. Like this is
Even my mama 78, about to be 79. She said Usher look a mess.
for real.
Dubai is no joke. So it's just like I just don't like that they putting that on the black men. Not saying that other races don't do it, but it seemed like they do it to the black men more. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this next one that I'm gonna put up, just so you go know, it might be triggering for some people and it is very sensitive. So I just want to put that disclaimer out there before anybody gets mad. Okay, watch it.
It's just like, how? How? How?
How? That is the question we'll all be asking ourselves tonight.
And it is also the question our 8 News Now investigator Kyle Payne is asking after that woman's horrifying story was made public at a recent pharmacy board hearing.
First, a warning, some of you, our viewers, might find this story hard to watch. Kyle, it really is a shocking story that could happen to any of us.
Denise Bryan, the Federal Drug Enforcement Agency, says it receives 100,000 complaints a year about suspected medication errors. We met Tamika Thomas just a few days ago, a few years after she went into a CVS in North Las Vegas. She got medication she thought was going to help make her pregnant, but the pharmacy got it all wrong.
I don't come from a big family, so I wanted to make sure I had a big family.
Tamika Thomas loves her big family. She has 4 beautiful, healthy kids and wanted one more. She was having trouble getting pregnant back in 2019 and more trouble when she had to have her fallopian tubes removed after 2 dangerous pregnancies. But she wanted to fight to grow her family. The fight you ended up having
was a fight that I would have never imagine I would be fighting.
The fight, it turns out, is against CVS, this branch in North Las Vegas in particular. She went in there to get prescriptions to help jumpstart her in vitro pregnancy. She went home, took the medication, and started to cramp.
Cramping is, a norm, but my cramping went beyond that. It was extreme. It was painful.
So painful, she knew something was wrong. Expecting a drug that would trick her body into thinking it was pregnant, she checked the bottle. And your life changed that day. Two CVS pharmacists who ended up in front of the pharmacy board had made a handful of errors filling Tamika Thomas's prescriptions. They ended up giving her a drug meant to terminate the pregnancy for which she had fought so hard.
They did exactly the opposite of what I was trying to do.
Not okay.
Not at all.
I understand people make mistakes, but that mistake took something from me.
Thomas gave heart-wrenching testimony to the Nevada State Board of Pharmacy, which sanctioned these two pharmacists with unprofessional conduct and failure to adequately supervise the two technicians that made the original mistakes. The board says someone at the pharmacy should have called the doctor because nobody at CVS could read these prescriptions. And then one of the pharmacy techs guessed wrong, entering a generic prescription name which is the exact opposite of the brand name the doctor prescribed. Then the board says the pharmacist failed to counsel the patient on what would happen when she took this drug, misoprostol, better known as the abortion pill, which destroyed those two embryos and broke something deep inside Tamika Thomas.
And all I got was a sorry.
Not good enough.
It will never be good enough.
A CVS spokesman mentioned that apology in a statement to the 8 News Now investigators. It says, "We've apologized to our patient for the prescription incident that occurred in 2019 and have cooperated with the Nevada Board of Pharmacy in this matter. Prescription errors are very rare, but if one does occur, we take steps to learn from it in order to continuously improve quality and patient safety."
Well, I would object to an open question like that.
But CVS's attorney repeatedly distanced himself from the pharmacist, both at the hearing table and in defense of his client.
To suspend or to take action against a pharmacy license when they really didn't do anything wrong, wasn't pledged that they did anything wrong. The only allegations are that they had these pharmacists.
And he pointed his fingers right at the pharmacist and said they did it.
Correct.
What did you think of that?
I felt like that was not okay because he should have took initiative for the company as a whole.
For his part, the attorney for CVS told the 8 News Now investigators he stands by what he told the pharmacy board and has no additional comment. But for Tamika Thomas, it does not end there.
There's not enough that I can say. There's not enough therapy. There's not enough medication that'll take the thoughts away, that'll take the pain away.
The pharmacy as a whole was fined the maximum under the statute. That's $10,000. At least one of those pharmacists no longer works for CVS, and they both got fined and are essentially on probation for a year.
So, Kyle, I mean, obviously there was the fine. One of them looked somewhat remorseful there in front of the pharmacy board. So we're wondering, does Tamika Thomas sue now? What's her next?
So far, no lawsuit. This woman had to work through quite a bit in order to even be able to talk about this with me and go before the board. And I know she'd like to sue, but this happened 4 years ago, and in most cases in Nevada, the statute of limitations is 3 years.
And Kyle, we saw in your story there CVS apologize. Did the pharmacist apologize?
Now, first of all, did y'all hear that they said that lady can't sue because it was over 4 years ago?
You know what I was just thinking, because what's really disheartening and then really sad, usually when something happened with a CVS or something happened, they're quick to jump on a lawsuit. She was quick to go after their license. That's what makes it so sad that this lady, she was really broken. She wasn't,
she wasn't even thinking about no lawsuit
at all. That's what makes it sad as hell, and the fact that she can't sue them now.
But I think if you already know what I think, why they won't let her sue, because if that was any other race, they would be able to. First of all, first and foremost, Chantrell, you being a nurse and me being a nurse, if you cannot read a physician's order, you gonna call that office back. You're not just gonna make it up in your mind what you think that prescription is.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like with somebody doing something like that, like literally this lady just got in vitro. That costs a lot of money right there. So
That's what I was
$10,000.
wondering too. Do CVS even offer compensation for in vitro? So
Yeah, like
she
somebody should be paying for her to get in vitro again. Y'all literally made her lose 2 embryos.
That's crazy.
And it's like,
that's very
y'all none of y'all even care. It's like, they don't even care what's going on.
It's the fact that the man was trying to blame it on the pharmacist.
Yes. They're still able to practice. They just lost one of them.
No, one got fired. It said one got fired.
How was the statute of limitation 3 years when they just arrested old boy for Tupac's murder, and that was 20 years
30
ago?
years ago.
He just got arrested.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
But I think the statute of limitation on murder is different.
Yeah, but it says here Nevada law, the statute of limitation for murder is 4 years. So it's still only 1 year more than 3 years. So how did he get arrested for 30 years?
I have no that. Oh, wow.
It's somebody gonna get it to where she gonna be able to get compensated for that.
Because now it's getting traction. So
yeah, it's getting traction now. So that's my
thing. Murder is no time limit.
So that's a murder.
I knew. Yeah, I think there's no statute on murder.
But to me, well, that is a murder. Y'all made her have a miscarriage with 2 embryos. Is that not a murder?
No, because you don't know if them embryos would have made it.
It don't matter. They were still in there. That's
still murder. Because it's an abortion pill. That technically is killing. That's murder. Dang.
That's crazy. That's really heartbreaking. Like no.
Yeah, unfortunately, she has passed the statute. That I just don't understand that. Unfortunately, she has passed the statute of limitation. I just feel like if she keep getting traction, something before she even did that, CVS should have paid her off. It shouldn't even have to get this much traction for this to have happened 4 years ago. Like that's wild. I really hope she is compensated for her loss. Well, I hope she is too. This is the worst negligence. And that's what I'm saying, Chantrell. We can't even think. If we, like I said, if we see something and we can't read physician's order, you supposed to call them. It don't matter if they get an attitude or what, because if they would have not have said anything, then you could have put that all on the doctor. She just wouldn't have got her prescription until I knew what it was.
Mm-hmm. But that's them in that pharmacy moving fast, thinking they know everything.
Yeah, I was still trying
doing what they want to do.
Oh, thank you, Portia. Yeah, a real attorney that has her best interests at heart would have encouraged her to sue. Yeah, but it's like, I think they were saying it took a long time for her to even get this out. But I think that she should have said something. She probably was so hurt, like you said. She probably didn't even think.
I think
she probably wasn't even thinking about suing nobody. Probably at that time. Murder is an open case. That's different. Oh yeah, okay. I would still try to sue them if I was her. I would too, Portia.
Me too.
Even if she can't sue CVS, she should still be compensated for her. Beyond an apology, and that apology was dry as ever, like that.
Because they don't.
You see how the lawyer was sitting there, like,
oh well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so sad. So many have paid her to stop talking. Oh, so they may have paid her to stop talking. That's only murder if the baby comes out, even if stillborn is only covered by the insurance if the baby breathes outside. I hate those claims. Dang.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. I was thinking that.
Oh, okay. That's why I really don't know that, but I hope that she's able to get something. Like I said, at least CVS pay for her to get in vitro again or something. Mm-hmm. Like it's y'all.
That's what I would think they would do. Pay for her to get in vitro and then shoot her a couple dollars.
Yeah, like it's not gonna take away the pain of you doing that, but still. Okay, so that's let me make sure I still didn't have no more hot topics.
Let's get to the nitty.
Yeah, let's get to the nitty and gritty. Okay, and so for all my people that's watching right now, could y'all please go and hit the like button? Okay, what is trying to say? She said, "What drug were they trying to dispense though? I'm confused and counseling them." Oh yeah, China, you work at the pharmacy in Nevada is legally required with each new. Oh, that's another thing they did too. Sorry, China. She has no. They didn't explain nothing to her or nothing. When she came to pick the medication up, they didn't explain anything. So they didn't ever, when you go to CVS and they be like, oh, if this is a new prescription, let's get a pharmacist over here to explain to you what it is. They didn't do that either. So if the pharmacist would have did that, they would have knew she would have knew right then and there that it was for an abortion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So they messed up all the way around. China, you are right. You are right. So I don't know. They didn't do that, China. I feel so bad for her. You could see the pain in her eyes. Yes. Like,
No, for real.
Left I still don't think it's them moving fast, trying to get out. No, it's not. It wasn't them getting fast. They was just doing what they wanted to do. They was negligent because they could have just called the doctor back to see what the order was. Not you just guessing what it is. You should have just called the doctor back. People think more pharmacy is like fast food. Well, China knows. You know what, China? I should have had you in on this one because you work at the pharmacy. China works at the pharmacy, so she knows all the ins and the outs. So then she hit the decline button, right? I don't know. See, we got to look more into this. I promise next week I'm going to look more into this to see if she said that she didn't want to. But I want to say I seen that they just didn't offer it. I don't know. She probably, they give the first pill at the office and then they tell you to go get the other pill from the pharmacy. So that must have to be what happened, ladies. I don't know. Okay, so now we're going to get into the nitty and gritty. Like I said, everybody that's watching, hit the like button. So our main topic tonight is, why do women of color have to settle? Or do we have to settle?
No.
That's our main topic. So I'm going to let y'all watch this video. And this was with Tyler Perry. And this had a lot of women in uproar. And I'll give y'all my opinions. And then the other two ladies will give you their opinion. Here we go.
A lot of women, especially black women, and I might get in trouble for saying this, but I will. In our society right now, black women are making a lot more money for the most part than black men, right? There are a lot of black men who are successful, but for the most part, black women are making the money. So if you can find love, if that man works, at whatever job and is a good man and is good to you and honors the house and honors his wife and does what he can, because his gift may not be your gift, right?
Yes.
And as long as he's secure in himself to know that, yep, she makes most of the money, all I can pay is the light bill, as long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm going to cover the mortgage and all the other stuff, you've handled the light bill, baby, you can take me to dinner every now and then, that is fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that's one of the clips. Now, for me, how I feel about that, I think that he's not actually telling black women to settle. I think hypothetically he was saying if the man can only pay the light bill or whatever, you should do it. What I got from it is, if like nowadays, most black women are making more money than black men. If you find somebody that's going to treat you right and treat you how you want to be treated, and I'll just say extra, if he does extra stuff around the house, he helping you with the kids. If you got kids, he cooking and all that. Why not be with that man that's treating you how you want to be treated, rather than being with somebody that's making the same amount as you or more and treating you like trash and not doing nothing? That's what I got out of it. But a lot of women are saying, like, he's just saying black women are supposed to settle. And why do black women always have to settle? We're the only race that are told that we need to settle. So how do you ladies feel about this situation?
You go first.
Go first.
Go, Chantel, because I'm going to say some shit that might get us cut off this shit.
Jasmine, don't go too hard. Chantel, how do you feel about it?
I agree with Tyler Perry.
Oh, shit.
He doesn't, you try to find men that match your bank account. You're also going to find a man that matches, he is going to have an ego. He's going to do this. If the man is doing the best he can. Now they did mention something about, like, no, he can't be on like the couch, wasn't it? Or was that other video?
Yeah, playing a game all day.
He can't be playing video games all day. No, I'm not going to put up with that. But if he working 40 hours a week, I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
If
I'm
you
okay with
working
that.
40, if you still trying to work 40 hours a week, but you still just not making as much as the lady, but you still going out and being a hardworking man, I think that's what he meant. Not being just a lazy ass man sitting at home. But if you still going out and doing what you got to do, but you still can't make the same amount, then, but if that's a man that's treating you how you want to be treated, why not be with him? That's what I got out of it. So, Jasmine, how do you feel? Because we know you feel different. Try to censor it a little bit.
Let me start with this. Every time you hear you hear people saying about black women and they men, we gotta dumb ourselves down, or if they're not doing shit as long as they love you. If you love yourself enough, you'll wait and find the man that suits you. Motherfuckers don't know how to be alone. And once you be alone and really learn how to love yourself and really be okay with being alone, settling for a motherfucker that can pay a fucking light bill. Life is too motherfucking hard out here. Who is settling for a light bill because he treats me?
But I don't think he really meant light bill. He was just hypothetically saying it. I don't really think he meant like the man only can pay a light bill. If he's out, if he working 40 hours a week, he should be able to pay more than a light bill. I think he was just hypothetically saying that.
No, that settles like they want us to settle. Mexicans, no, they gonna team up and work hard than a motherfucker. Everybody in the motherfucking house working, from the kids to the goddamn daddy to the grandpappy.
Yeah,
white folks, we know they ain't doing nothing wrong. Motherfucking Arabs, they damn sure ain't doing it. What color? Asians? Oh, they definitely ain't playing that motherfucking game. But black people, we got to motherfucking settle because we want a nigga to treat us right. Bitch, find somebody. I'm sorry, not bitch. Sorry. Girl, find you somebody that's gonna treat you right and be on your level. They're out there. We're just not finding them because I think,
and they don't have to be our race. And to me, I feel like they don't gotta be our race.
And let me tell you something, and this on everything. A man is gonna be a man whether he doing something or not. I had to learn that when I was married before my husband died. Let me tell you, a man. My husband was, I think, the last of a dying breed. Okay. He taught me how to be a woman, taught me how to be a wife, taught me to, calm myself down, paid the bills, everything. He paid rent and the big shit, and I paid bills. That is how I think. I am not moving in with a nigga that can't pay rent. There's no light bill that you can have that you need to be with me. So when he's saying that, he's just basically telling you, oh, just lower your standards, Rashonda. It's okay as long as he treats you right. No, that's not okay. That's not fine. That's not nothing, because ain't nobody else got to settle. You ain't telling nobody else to settle for it. So no, I don't give a fuck if he's trying to say something or have a little no, nigga, no.
Portia said, I know someone who was in this situation. She is absolutely happy with being in that relationship. He treats her with love and kindness, and it shows. So Portia, where did she meet this man? Like, what is she a woman that has to be in a relationship all the time, or she's like an independent woman and she just found love and he happened to be a man that made less than her? If you could put it in the comments. Working hard doesn't equate to money. Teachers don't make what we make, but they're just as hardworking and important to our future through kids. Yeah, that's true, Asia. That's what I'm saying. I agree with what you said, Jasmine, but I don't think that he was saying it like that. Like, you gotta just
like be for real. Like we try to like analyze what he said. He said exactly what he said. And we try, oh, he didn't mean it like that, or maybe that is better. No, it's not okay. Don't settle. It can take years. You might find the love of your life in a man who fits you or whatever when you in your 50s. But at least you'll be happy and you know that you didn't settle. You settling for somebody who come along and treat you right. Treat yourself right. Treat yourself right. You don't have to wait for somebody or settle for a man because you don't want to be alone. Women are scared to be alone now.
Yeah, they are.
Like, that is sad as hell. Like for real, I'm not even being bullshit. Like, it's so me and my friends and partners and people I see that deal with shit, and it's because they don't want to be alone. Like, it's okay to be alone. Start working on yourself. Do some self-care and self-love. Because once you start loving yourself right and loving on you right, settling ain't even in the goddamn cards. And you would attract the type of man that you're looking for.
I mean, but here is I have questions because like your husband, my father was a dying breed. He didn't care what my mother made. He paid all of the bills. Even me, I didn't work. I didn't even know how to put gas in the car until I was 25. But he was a whore. So
You know,
do
I
you
think back in the
do
day
you
that was
want a
okay.
man?
No. Listen, I think, but everybody's a whore. You know what I'm saying? Let's don't get it fucked up. Even them good men, they cheat. Cheating is just, I mean, even a man can love you to death and fuck up. Look at Jay-Z and Beyonce. Hello. I'm like,
And he was abusive.
okay, now that's a different story. I
He
don't be.
was
So he was
abusive.
he paid all the bills and did everything,
All the bills.
but he was a hoe and he was abusive.
Abusive. Very abusive.
That's what I'm saying. It be
Yeah,
people. That was my thing I took from it too. Like it could be a man that does everything that you want done. Like he gonna pay all the bills and everything, but he treats you like shit.
Crap. And he
So do
paid
you
all the
stay with
bills and
you?
he
Do
let
you
her
be with?
know.
But y'all
Do you
act
stay?
like it's all the people who make money that treat bitches like, treat
No,
women like that.
Not saying everybody is gonna be like that, but I'm saying if you just saying, "Oh, I'm gonna be with him because he makes a certain amount of money." Some men that make the money, but they know since they make the money and you do that, they can do whatever they want to do, and you can't say nothing
Now,
about
if a
it.
woman, now that's her bad. Now, if a woman is not, I'm for women power, but you know, I'm also for not no bullshit. Now, if a girl is going after a man just because he got some change, and now you deserve to be treated exactly how the fuck he wants to treat you because you went after him for some change. You're not going looking for love. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Old school love is out the door. Social media has made loving people or being in love or being people are more focused on being on the internet and flossing and acting like they got stuff instead of working on their home, working on their relationship. Everything you do, you see it. You play it out on the internet. You fight with your husband, you recording them. You fight with your bitch, you recording them. All this kind of shit. Like that shit is over with. People need to learn how to be private. Really
Don't put
communicate.
yourself on the internet. I feel like that's what messes a lot of people up nowadays. They put everything on the internet. People that are discreet with their stuff, a lot of them, you see, they've been married for 25, 30 years.
Hey,
But people that put every single thing on the internet, they be divorced in 2 years.
Hey, what Portia said, read what Portia said. That is exactly what you attract. When you're secure within
But
yourself.
what happens if you have a man like, let's say, okay, so me, I work a lot of hours. Too many
Yeah, she
hours to
works a
even.
lot.
I work a lot of hours. But and job for job, my husband makes more than I do. If I could take one job and one job, he makes more than I do. But because the profession that I chose, I can work extra hours, which in today's society, you need extra hours. But even though if financially, I pay most of the mortgage and he may take the bills, but my husband cooks, my husband cleans, he washes my clothes, he makes sure that I have water. Even though financially he's not the breadwinner, he does the things to make sure that I can be the breadwinner. We he does everything else. So to me, money isn't everything. He takes care of everything because I can't work the hours that I work if my uniform is dirty. And trust me, he has it hanging up in the closet when I get there. He washes it so fast. Sometimes I wear them twice in a week and I'm like, look, okay, I gotta rotate a little bit. So we make things work. And that's 18 years of, you know, of making it work. Not you want to make it work. So to me, money isn't everything. Is he taking you out? That's important. Is he taking care of you?
Because that's another thing, like these people that have these men that pay for everything or whatever, they be in them nice, pretty big houses and they be alone. He ain't coming home, he ain't doing nothing. And then they're damn near don't want you to go out with your friends or nothing either. That's why I said I could understand his side, but I still understand what you're saying too, Jasmine. I understand what you're saying too, Sandro. So I understood everything. I just think everybody took it out of context what he said, because he said if he only could pay a light bill. Now we know anybody that's working could pay a teenager working somewhere can pay more than the light bill. So I think they just took it out of context as that. But I do feel like women nowadays, a lot of people are afraid to be by themselves. But I still do feel like a lot of men that are head of households and pay for everything, they don't treat you how you want it to be treated. A lot of those women are still lonely and they have a void. So I think that's what he was saying. If you find somebody that treats you right and how you want to be treated, if they don't make the same amount as you, why not be with that person? I took it as that, not just saying for
it's like you keep saying like the people who got money, they just fucked up.
No, not everybody. No, not everybody. I'm saying just because you have money and the man is doing that don't mean they're gonna treat you right. Not everybody is like that at all. Not everybody.
Don't do that.
Yeah, not everybody is like that at all. I just can see all you guys' side. I see your side.
So what do you think about, like, I used to have a coworker that I met when I worked in Dallas, and she was like, and I was just talking about this today, how she met a man. She was a nurse. She met a man, and she didn't know him a week, not even a week. And she was like, she spread out all her bills, her rent, her car note, her light bill, and she was like, if you're gonna be dating me, you're gonna have to pick a bill. It doesn't matter what bill it is.
Period.
Like, if he picks your rent in a week, he's got to start paying your rent to date you. She was like, yeah.
I mean, I'm saying good for her.
I was shocked.
But no, okay. The report said, why is it okay for women to make less than a man and to settle for a woman who makes less? That is okay. From time at time, let's go to the Old Testament. This is how it's been, okay? And let me tell you something. It's okay for her to make less money if she's a fucking home, if she runs this household. If you come home and y'all both working and you make more and that household is ran, because it's hard to run a household. Don't get it fucked. Bills, kids, life, everything in order. When that man come home, if he make it, see, where I fucked up is I dated a lot of hustlers. So I treated a 9-to-5 man like shit. Like, nigga, get up. You ain't doing shit. But when I start running a business, oh, bitch, I was at 9-to-5. I understand exactly where they came from. And I treat them with more respect and like I do more for my spouse now. You know what I'm saying? But before, with other people I was dating, I was hustling. It was fast money, fast this and this. Now you ain't thinking like, oh, they did. But a person who working 9-to-5, woo-wee.
Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, so say if the man still working a 9-to-5, but he make less, but he's doing all the stuff in the house. So when you come home, both of y'all working.
I don't want no hoe. I mean, I don't want no man.
You don't want a man that's doing that.
Like, it's okay. Like, sometimes if he cook, like, you try like surprise and all that kind of stuff. But I be feeling like a woman's home is her threshold. We keep it clean. We keep it, running. You know what I'm saying? A well-oiled machine. Men are really not attentive with stuff that goes on into running the household. So, like, women are more responsible. I want to say we're more responsible and attentive to life with, our household things that go in the house, groceries, personals,
yeah, the stuff that they ain't gonna get. We get stuff that they not gonna even think about.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's okay for a man now. I'm not saying what's your friend name?
Chantrell.
I'm not saying like it's okay for a man to do that. Like, it's nice for us to feel special too, but I don't want him to think that is what you can do to stay. No, because if you can do more, if you got more potential in you, nigga, get the fuck up and let's get some potential about you. But we too old to be building niggas. We in our fucking 40s. Who we building? Come equipped. And then we'll work out the logistics in the middle.
Okay, so let me get to this next clip because I want y'all to see this one too, because this goes into when y'all saying what the Bible said. So this is LaToya Luckett, and it still ties into what we were talking about. So watch this little clip real fast.
Sorry. And understand that if we get married, they don't come first. It's you. Once you become, and I learned that. Like
you said, if you get married, your husband will become priority. And then the children?
That's the biblical order, right? So I try and go by the biblical order, even though that's harder said than done. And I've been on the other side of that not happening twice. And it does interfere a little bit because you're like, when you get married, right? And you become someone's wife and then there are other things that come before you, you feel it immediately, especially when you've been waiting to be a wife and be first, or, feel like, desired in that position. Like it can be a thing. You can be a thing. And it's harder to say as a mom with 2 kids, because nothing should come before your kids.
No, I don't like should,
Right.
There's no should, like everybody has what works for them. And like the Bible says this, and this may work for this. And you could believe in the Bible and then still feel this way. And like, I think that.
Okay, so that's what she said. So we're gonna get into that. Everybody that's watching, come on and press the like. I need my likes to get up. Click, click, click. If you're watching it on the TV, all you gotta do is press the arrow up, turn it to the right, and press like. That's all you gotta do. Okay, so my question is about LaToya Luckett. Do you guys feel like that the husband should come before your children, biblically speaking? I'm not married, but I do feel like I should come first. Like, I just feel like in this day and time, I should come first. When the Bible was made, the wives was still at home, taking care of the kids and everything. So yeah, the husband probably would come first. But nowadays, both of us got to work. So why do my husband have to come first? I should come first. Well, God come first, me, my kids, then my husband. Or both of y'all, the husband and the kids can be neck and neck. Like, why do I have to choose my husband over my kids? That's my thing.
Sure.
Just like when they say you gotta feed your husband first before you feed your kids. Why? Everybody eating at the same time.
Bitch.
So what are you guys' thoughts on that?
What's her name, Chantre?
Chantre, you want to go first before Jasmine gets started?
I guess I'm about to get it cracked.
Go first, Chantre.
Chantre, don't say nothing crazy. Don't say nothing.
I think she crazy. I'm sorry. I'm not putting no man before my children. And we've had this when my husband and I first got married. This subject came up, and he looked at me like, "What? Your kids?" I said, "We're a mixed family." I said, "If you put me before your children, I'm gonna divorce you. Your children are your children. Those no, no. She crazy. I think she's just desperate."
Ooh, hey.
Alondra, like Alondra said, a man is going to want to be a man. A real man is never comfortable living off a woman.
Girl, here I come.
Wait, hold on, Jasmine. Before you go, let me read some of the comments.
Come on.
I think if he wants to help while I'm at work, it's okay. Men do come before children, but a man, if you have a real man, it's order in the home. I believe what works for me. I see. I just don't know, but I guess everybody has their own opinion. You got to mess up, then we'll offer. Everyone will eat at the same time. Exactly. Everybody eating at the same time. I'm gonna serve everyone at the same time. Jasmine got me crying and laughing. I would cook the plates and call them to the table. Alondra. Exactly, Portia. Okay, so Jasmine, now you can go on to what you have to say.
Bitch, I've been waiting for this all day. Okay. Let me tell you something. The reason why that punk bitch said that shit is because she got 2 failed marriages and she's ready to settle. She's ready to just be like, fuck it. The first 2, when she was with both of them niggas, she got divorced with both of them. Now she like,
and just think, wait, hold on, Jasmine. She said that too. She said she tried the other ways first and that didn't work. So now she's gonna try putting her husband first. Okay, continue.
She lying. She just tired of getting remarried. Okay, and she tired and she's selling. So now let me tell you what she just did. That's like what everybody said. We just had that conversation the other day, Rose, when I said about the men. I mean, when the cooking, who eats first, the children.
Right.
Motherfucker, everybody. I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna make the plates. I don't even know who sit at tables. Who the fuck in these comments sit at tables nowadays? We ain't sat at tables since we was in fucking high school or junior high eating Thanksgiving dinner. Other than that, I ain't know too many people that's eating at tables. Me and my nigga for sure, we in the room with on Paramount Plus. Okay? So most likely I'm going to make my kids dinner fix everybody plate, sit the kids down the table, and I'm gonna take me and my nigga food in the room. So it's like that's a stupid discussion that keeps happening with people. But LaToya Luckett, let me get back on her. She just doing that because she's ready to settle down with somebody. She needs somebody. She don't like being lonely. And now I'm gonna run that shit back again about being lonely. She's gonna be lonely. So, let me start talking about the Bible now. Well, it said in the Bible that we should. Bitch, you've been in that Bible for 50 years. You, girl. Let me.
I didn't agree with it either. That's why I was like, I gotta put this on here because that's wild. Like, I just don't understand. Like she said, you got 2 kids by your last husband, and you divorced him while you was pregnant with your second one. So to me, it's like, come on, why would you put that man before your kids?
You see how fast y'all blame Tamar for that white man? Why we ain't blame LaToya Luckett for her 2 failed marriages? Let's play devil's advocate with that.
Because we don't know all of LaToya's business like we know Tamar's. We know Tamar running off at the mouth, talking slick and doing all that. We don't know what LaToya be doing, so we can't say what she's doing. We know that but what we do know is that her husband cheated on her. We know LaToya's husband cheated on her, and maybe because she didn't put him first, as she said.
Okay, let me ask y'all something. How you feel about cheating?
Huh?
How y'all feel about cheating? Okay, if I'm talking to everybody in the comments, everybody on live. How y'all feel about cheating? Will you accept it and keep going, or would it be automatically over?
I think it depends on the person at that time. Some, like, men say all the time, men cheat all the time, but they be with the person they love. It depends on the situation of the person cheated. We all done been with people that cheated and we stayed, but it depends on what level you're at. If you're planning on marrying this person or something, and then you cheat on me, you don't want to be my husband. So why would I continue this relationship?
What about you? You're married? What you say? What you think?
I'll plead the fifth to that one. I really know. It has to depend on the situation.
No, it don't.
It does, because you know what?
I think
like,
it do, Jasmine.
at
It depends on the
18, I was ready to, I had rules. I had my things. At 18, it was my way or the highway. At 25, it was, I'm gonna do this. I'm 49. As long as Mr. Wells Fargo let me check your account, I'm okay. I don't care.
No, man, no.
Well, Jasmine, before you get started, a lot of people said that Summer said her family eat at the table every day. Remember, I said that I was like, when I really want to sit at the table every day. I just don't. I eat at upstairs, but I really, in my mind, I want to have a white picket fence family. I want us to eat at the table every day. I want us to have Sunday dinner, sitting at the table every day. Everybody says how their week went and everything. So in my mind, that's what I really want. But
so nobody got Peacock, Paramount Plus, Showtime, Stars.
Yeah, you can watch that later. I mean, in reality, that is what we doing. We going upstairs to eat. But Summer said her and her family eats at the table every day.
Really?
I'm jealous.
Some of this.
I'm jealous.
I promise I ain't ate at a table in years.
I have maybe, and on Sundays I eat at the table all the time while I'm drinking my champagne. And God forgive me, even when I'm watching church, I'm eating my breakfast, drinking the mimosa, and watching church. But I be at the table.
Listen, this is about that cheating shit. Now listen, I feel like this, and I stand on my word, Rashonda. I do. If we're together and we build it, okay, say we're together and we built this lovely life. I ain't fucked up. I'm good in all aspects of being a woman. I fit all the bills. I ain't slacking. We ain't beefing. We really like each other. And you decide to take your bitch ass and go fuck a bitch on some Slumdog Millionaire shit, and you want to think I'm gonna forget? That's no. Why would you want to embarrass me? Why would you want to embarrass me?
But now this is what I will say on that one, Jasmine. I do feel that, and we got to have a man on here for this topic. I do feel like if a man really loves you, like say if it was somebody you was engaged to and they cheated on you, if a man really love you, I think you will never find out that he cheated on you, because they're gonna have their cards lined up where you never know.
I think that too. But if we did find out, me personally, I don't knock nobody who's gonna stay, but you know me, not to call me and say, should I stay? You know exactly what my answer is: leave.
Everybody is
Lee.
saying, Summer said it depends on the situation. Portia said in today's age, I am open as it pertains to the relationship. It depends on
You
they
see
just
how
said it
everybody
depends on
saying
the
that it depends on the situation. We're making it okay to cheat.
no, okay. Alexis said I'm not accepting that shit. The
Thank
end.
you. The end. The fucking end. Because you ended it when you decide you want to go cheat.
May I ask the age of these people that are saying these things?
We're all in our
Because
40s. So
49 and almost 20 years of marriage is way different than 25 with a baby daddy and 2 kids. It's just
So
different.
okay, Sandra, I'm gonna ask you a question. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Have your husband ever cheated on you and you found out?
I don't know about cheating, but I did have. I don't know because he'll never deny. He'll always deny it. We still have this argument to the day. As a matter of fact, we had it this morning because her face popped up as a person I may know on my Facebook. But he was talking to a person that literally stalked me for I think almost a year, where
Oh, shit.
she called and breathed on the phone for a year. And as nurses, we want to help everybody. So I'm listening. Are you okay? Is everything okay? Everything okay?
with
Everything okay?
Montreal.
I'm listening. A year this woman called and breathed on the phone, sometimes 5 times a day. Sometimes 5 times a day. And
So
he's
was your husband messing with her?
he he claims that he won't. He don't. But how else would she have gotten my number? Because
Exactly.
I ain't giving it to her.
So,
I mean,
but
I
what
ain't
did
giving
you?
I'm not fixing the
How did
husband.
y'all fix that situation? Because y'all still married. How did you deal with it?
He changed his number and still gave her his new number.
Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah. And um he swears up and down nothing happened. As a matter of fact, she just popped up yesterday as a people you may know on my Facebook. And I'm
Ain't
like, how does she know me? We don't have nothing in common.
told you.
Absolutely nothing in common. How does she somebody I may know? And that's caused a little roar. But
But let me tell you something. If you allow a man, everybody's talking about it's a situation, it depends on the situation. If I allow you, James, to go cheat on me, right, and I forgive you, what the fuck makes you have to change? If I'm just gonna let you come back, there's no lesson learned there. But if I leave your
Yeah.
bitch ass and now you don't got nobody that's built like me, that hustle like me, that provide or do anything we do in
Yeah,
this
they
house
gonna
that
want
we
you. They
built
gonna want you
like
back
me,
after that.
you
But
suffer.
Alondra made a good point. She said men usually don't take cheating women back. Why should we? And that is true.
That
If
is
we,
the
that
real
is true,
deal
Alondra. That's
for
very true.
sure. For
That's very
sure,
true.
Alondra. For sure. Because there's no lesson to be learned if I take you back. I don't care if they cry every time and a man can't handle what a woman does. I don't care who they are.
Okay.
If you do anything, a man will die inside. They'll want to kill themselves if they found out you even kissed a nigga. So what makes you think I want to keep dying inside? And you gotta and nowadays these cheat niggas, they ain't even being like discreet. They having the side bitches be able to contact. I don't even remember back in the day when you couldn't even contact your wife, or they'll beat your like it'd be a problem. But now they so disrespectful. They act like they're the person. So you have to nip it in the bud before you get too involved and you allow stupid shit to happen. Now you allowing shit you wouldn't even allow in your life to go on. So
Okay, let me do this last clip because it's almost being an hour, and then tell me where this.
Know that you've said that you cannot teach a man or tell a man how to be a man. So I will not ask you to indict men in this question. But I do want you to speak, Iyanla, to how women need to, position ourselves so that we can be in our divinity, so we can have our crowns right, how we can create and not build, when some of us, quite frankly, feel that the men that are available to us, and I'm talking about across the color spectrum, across the age spectrum, trust me, I've done them all, they are not positioned to protect nor provide because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources, and some of them are not even showing up in the leadership.
Would you date a bus driver? You. Would you date
If
a
he
bus
owns
driver?
the bus. If he owns
No.
it. If he owns the bus.
See,
he
that's
owns
a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. Because the standards and requisites, and I'm not talking about him laying on his sofa playing video games all day. I'm not talking about that. But the standards and the criteria that we use to measure men is off for who we are as women and who they are in this society. I would date a bus driver if he loved driving the bus, if he was a man of integrity, if he was good to his mama, if he treated me well, I would date a bus.
Okay, so that went back to us having to settle. Now that lady got drug up and down the internet. For saying that she wouldn't date a bus driver, that she would only date him if he owned the bus company.
This is why them rich men that y'all talk about be treating bitches like shit because of stupid bitches like her. Now that's wild. Like, and how she
But now on this one, Jasmine, I agree with her. I agree with her because it's like, why now? I don't know why I agree with this lady on this. If I have all these accolades and all this, why do y'all expect me to date somebody that's under me or that's doing this? Why can't I date somebody that has the same accolades as me? Why do I have to date the bus driver? Like, I feel like that's unfair.
Back to when you were talking about Tyler Perry, nigga, you want a nigga that pay the goddamn electric bill, bitch. Pick a motherfucking side you want to be on. Going back to like, pick a motherfucking. Now
I don't know why. With her, I felt her on that one. I literally felt that lady on that one.
It's fucking her. That's the problem. Her.
I kind of agree with Rashonda. If I am, if it all depends. If I am, at my age, I started at Subways. I worked my way up to being a CNA. I'm an LVN. I'm almost an RN. And you still driving the bus that you was doing in 1992. I'm gonna leave you in 1992. I agree with her. He would have to match my energy.
She was.
But okay, Portia said. Wait. Portia said, "What if you met him and fell in love with him? You didn't know he was a bus driver, and it was so. What if you met him and didn't know he was a bus driver? Y'all out somewhere at a cigar lounge or something, having drinks or something. You didn't know he was a bus driver, and you literally fell in love. This man treating you how you want to be treated. Then it's different. But if
he would have to give me a 5-year plan. I would have to hear his 5-year plan."
But you know what? What I will say, I think the people that work for, what is it, MTA, the ones that work in LA, the bus drivers, they make a lot of money out there. Now, I don't know about the ones out here in San Bernardino County, but I know MTA, they make a lot. So that's my thing. I felt that lady on that. I was what she said, like, why do I have to dumb myself down and I have all these accolades?
Well, then we're gonna go back to Tyler Perry once again. And you want the pay light bill only, but now you don't want the bus driver. The motherfucking bus driver make more than the nigga that's paying the light bill. What do you want?
I think Tyler Perry was talking about husband and wife in a relationship, and she talking about dating somebody. If you starting a new relationship, aim high.
She said
aim high. If I, 18 years later, the kids are almost grown. Okay, I might have my my selections is thin.
Wait, Summer said, "Wow, guys, so he don't have a pension driving the bus." That's what I'm saying. Some bus drivers make a lot of money, so it just depends. I don't know, but if she just said like, "Girl, I don't know," it's
Girl,
just
you don't know what side you want.
I really don't know what side I want to be on. Let me see. The bus drivers in New York make good money and they have good benefits. Probably depends on where they're driving that bus. That's what I'm saying. I think it depends on what bus company they're driving for. I think it's the summary is we have certain things we just don't respect. Don't go for those things. And I think that's too. Like, it's certain things that we just won't go for. And they are only under you. What is that? Materially, plus you never know. He may drive a bus today and own it in 5 years. Depends on his ambitions. Okay, that's what you said, Chantrell. You would want to know his 5-year plan.
But my thing is, she's saying that because she thinks she's real pretty, and she is pretty. and she thinks she deserves a certain type of man, but bitch, it hasn't worked so far. Like, come on.
Yeah, because she said she's dated every race and everything. Agent said they do make a lot of rules. She doesn't want a bus driver because she wants a title of executive to make
That's
her
exactly
win.
what she wants.
Yeah,
That's
get
exactly
around
what
it.
she wants.
Yeah,
And you
yeah, that's true.
And you just sounded like a little money hungry hoe right now. I'm telling you right now, Ro.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, you guys. I just don't know what other way. I mean, I understood what that lady meant, but I still understood what Tyler Perry meant too. I still understood what Tyler Perry was saying, but I understood what that lady was saying too. I just feel like we said, if it's certain stuff you don't like from a man, like whoever said that in the comments, if it's Asia, if it's certain stuff that you don't like from a man, then don't take that. Then just don't take it, because right now, and I feel like us as Black women, we need to start dating out of our race. Like,
we really do.
If y'all see that the Black men are not doing it for us, then date out the race, because they'll date out the race real fast.
I ain't, you shouldn't even say it like that, because they gonna get on you. You done got canceled before you got started.
Well, look, fellas, I don't want to get canceled. I'm just saying
right.
that
I would say date who loves you right.
Who loves you right? That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying that Black men will date out of our race before Black women will date out of our race. They will. That's a fact. Yeah. And you can't say that that's not true.
I know. I'm in total agreement. for real.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. But if they, so why is it so hard for us to date out of the race? But I think it's because we are attracted to Black men still. But we have to start being attracted to other races. Maybe they'll treat us the way we want to be treated, and we can live a soft life. Y'all know what a soft life is. We can live our soft life in our 40s.
Hey, that's what Portia just said is right. She's not marrying or looking for a man for love. She's looking for what people think. So she's never going to find anybody who wants her at all ever in life, because she's super fucking fickle.
Wait, China said, so when did we start taking advice from Medea? Well, come on now, China. Leave your shit and laugh out loud. Don't skip a race without leaving your street.
Ooh, I caught on slow, but that's it for real.
Yeah, date who loves you. I just feel like it should be like that. And what else do you guys feel about this in the comments? Because I am over my time. I always like to stay at 1 hour, and we like over 1 hour, but it was a really good topic, so I didn't want to stop everybody. But I do feel like us as Black women, we are told to settle for less, and I don't feel that that's right. And seeing what y'all said, y'all basically feel the same way too. Let me look at some of these comments. I don't want a soft life. I don't want to stay home and rely on a man's income. I want a soft life, but when he said that I could stay home, I'm still going to go to work, because I'm not just going to depend on you, but I want to be able to, if I only want to work part-time 2 days a week, I can do that. I want a soft life. I don't want to stay working forever. Hell,
I want a soft life too.
I want a soft life.
No, you don't, because as soon as that man say something, and it's happened to me, and you don't know how fast I start working again. That motherfucker said something like to the fact of like, I couldn't do something because he had the money. Oh, you'll never ever be able to say that shit to me again, ho. I don't want to be solely dependent on a man, but
that's what I'm saying. I don't want to solely depend on a man either, but I want to be able, if he say that I don't gotta go to work.
That's where you stand up though.
I ain't gonna go to work. If he said that I don't gotta go to work, I ain't gonna go to work full time. I'm work part time.
I'll be at home.
I'll tell you that.
But I'm gonna have a little change though, because as soon as they feel like they got the upper hand, that's when they get it talking to you like you some punk ass hoe. Like, you got me. You ain't gonna talk to me like shit, nigga.
Asia said that's not the soft life defined. Well, what is the soft life? The soft life is when you can stay at home. But we just said we don't want to just stay at home. We want to still work, but we don't have to work.
We don't want to work as hard.
Like, we don't want to work hard no more. We don't want to have to work
if I can do
40 hours a week.
A day, I'll be good.
Yeah, settling is BS, but definitely be with who makes you happy and checks your boxes. Like Alexa said she's been in her relationship for over 8 years, and she never had no scandals, no cheating or nothing. And she don't post nothing about her relationship. So that's what I'm saying. She don't post nothing about what she got going on in her life, and it's been going good. Maybe that's what people need to do.
Need to start doing. Once you
me
neither,
leaving it private.
They know I'm pretty clear. You see me, I'm with somebody because I'm clearly not just out here hanging and banging by myself. But no, keep relationships off of there and focus on y'all. Like really focus on being getting the communication together, getting on one accord, being able to talk to each other no matter what. It may hurt your feelings, whatever. Be able to get through that shit.
Yeah, communication.
Other than that, it ain't gonna work.
Portia said, I desire to work and have some good loving at home. Yeah, that would be the perfect life right there. That's the soft life. As long as they can culturally respect you. Yeah, that is true. When you get to other races, they have to culturally respect you. But you'll know that if you date them. Don't just date them and then just marry them. You really got to date them to see what kind of person they are, to see if they will respect you culturally. So you have to date. Nowadays, people don't date. They like somebody and they get infatuated with them and get married too fast. You didn't even give yourself time to date to see if this is really a person that is supposed to be your soulmate that you're supposed to be married to. We don't date no more.
Now, people just use marriage as a ploy to say I'm a wife.
Yeah, just to say I'm married. Oh, I got a husband, or to have a wedding. Like, come on now. So I want everybody on here that still haven't liked it. Everybody that's watching this live right now, I need y'all to go ahead and press that like button. I need you to go tell your friends, your neighbors, your co-workers, everybody that's going to watch this later still and I wanted to thank my two guests, Jasmine and Chantrell, for coming on and being my guests. Jasmine, everybody, they loved all your recklessness. Hopefully they don't put my video down.
I'm sorry, bro. Make sure y'all also go follow. Hold on, let me get my speech. Make sure, because I don't have a soft life yet. I'm a medium life. So make sure y'all go follow Face the number 2 and Glow and book an appointment with me. Come check me out.
Okay, and Chantrell, thank you so much for being with me. I know that you have to finish school. She's in school right now, furthering her education, and she took the time to speak with us tonight. Do you have any last words, Chantrell?
No.
So, but you've been married the longest. You don't have nothing to sell us. You've been married the longest.
I would say, like I tell my daughter, make a personal list of what you want and what you don't, and stick to it. That's it. If cheating is on your list, then hey, then that's you. But make a list.
Stop putting it in there. Cheating ain't in the air. That's definitely now nobody. If it's on your list, get it off your list.
I'm just saying, some people want it for different things. Like people want relationship at different times.
I think once you get old, like when you get older, then you be like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, because when I met my husband, I owned my own home. I had a good job. I didn't, I was good. So is you cheating wasn't on my list. It was more of, can I trust you around my daughter? Can I trust you around my friend? And is you gonna be violent? Because then I have to be ugly, and then that's ugly. So my list was different than when I met my baby daddy. Who is you dating? Is you this? And it's way different. It was way different.
Rose, hang this up and start over again. Start all over because that's
no
topic, bitch. Let me, girl. It's the mothers that's not taking up for their daughters, but taking up a man for me.
Yeah. So I just wanted to thank everybody again. Jasmine, if you want to come on again and talk about something else, we can do that. But we're going to end it for 5 minutes. I'll see all you guys next Wednesday. Have a good night.
See y'all at the game.
Bitch, I'm from Pomona. Bitch, I'm from Pomona.
I don't know how to hang up.
Press in, Jasmine.
Bitch, I'm from Pomona. I'm from Pomona, bitch. P-O-M-O-N-A. I had a club jumping, going nutty at the Vive. I snatch a bitch and have her run it like a relay. You can buy that ass soon as you exit off the freeway. Yeah.